friggin' rusty pain in the ass. Son of a bitch. Getting too old for this bullshit. Put it back in. Spray some shit on it. Couple threads in. Some master blaster here. Yeah, you fucker. That's where I lose my temper. Stupid bullshit. Peace. Yeah, so I know you can't see it, but that front pan bolt with that retainer underneath the timing chain cover, that son of a bitch is cross-threaded from the factory. I told you this car was screwy. This thing may not be making it out to where we want to go. Maybe a Plan B vehicle, because we truly just don't have the upper strength anymore to try to dick with this stupid shit. Mopar. No wonder they were third friggin' place. So now, working after these water pump housing connections, scraping off the old gasket. If any of you have ever used the old Permatex #1, that's the kind of crap they use to put these together. It's a mess, and you just got to scrape it off. That's the way it goes. 1966 383. You can see where the engine paint just kind of skirted the top of the timing cover. They didn't paint anything behind this. That had that water pump housing sitting right in front of it. So they sprayed the motor, lickety split, get her down where you got too many car orders to fill. There it is. I don't know if you can see that. There's the top notch on the crank, and that notch is up here with the cam gear. So it's right where it's supposed to be for this process. The lighting's a little tough down here. So this is the original plastic covered silent gear. That sucker's, those were always trouble after about 100,000 miles, but there that one is. As soon as I get it out, we'll inspect it for cracks, but yeah, we got some slack in there, guys. Even with that, what appears to be not in such bad condition. Here it is. I don't know, you can't see it probably. It says Morse and made in the USA. And this is the famous silent gear. And what would happen is this plastic cover over time would break down. Now, I wanted to go out to the No Name Nationals, and to be honest with you, I didn't suspect that there was any problem here, but this is, what, 55, 56 years old. And you get it warmed up, you start driving hundreds of miles, and you know what? That stuff's probably going to just flake off. The polycarbonate just gets brittle after a period of time. So, right here on the crank gear, I don't know if you can see that. You can see the DeSoto, Plymouth, Chrysler, Dodge emblem right there. That's what they stamped into all their parts. Even though the DeSoto was long gone here in the United States, overseas it was a truck line. I think it still is, maybe, but they still were stamping them on the parts that they were building cars with. So on to getting the Cloy's double roller on there, because why not? Taking a quick look in here, I don't know if we can see that. And right there, that little diagonal line right there, you see it? That's paint. It's still on the it's still on that distributor gear. Looking down here at the pin that operates the fuel pump, all that looks good. Probably can't see in there, although I can anyway. Can doesn't look so bad. I don't see any different colored metal in there either, so that looks like it's intact. Oil pan's okay. There's a little bit of little film in her, but it's not flaky, gunky garbage, so I think we'll be good. And oh, well, that's not good. That's what you get for opening the box. So here's the chain, the new chain, and there's the new crank sprocket, double roller, and the cam sprocket. So hopefully that will go right on there. I like the part number, and it says made in USA right at the top. Okay, so we've got the Cloy's double roller on there. I don't have the bolts on there, and I don't have the oil slinger on there yet. First, I'm gonna go clean up the timing chain cover and maybe get some paint on it. I'll come back and clean off these surfaces. This was a real thin gasket, super thin gasket, so I want to make sure that Felpro group that I've got on waiting to go back on there is going to have a nice clean dry surface. So this is going to need some sandblasting, I think.